Young Princess Charlotte has captured hearts everywhere, but a recent debate over a treasured family heirloom has sparked controversy, one that even Queen Consort Camilla isn't happy about. The issue? Princess Diana's iconic tiara. Why does this tiara hold such significance? Is it just a piece of royal jewelry, or does it carry deeper meaning within the British monarchy? The history behind this stunning headpiece explains why its future ownership has become such a hot topic. One day, Princess Charlotte is expected to inherit a very special piece of jewelry. Princess Diana's beloved tiara. At just 9 years old, Charlotte is already a well-known figure in the royal family. As the only daughter of Prince William and Princess Kate, she often steals the spotlight with her elegant outfits, graceful manners, and charming presence. She's also known for keeping her older brother, Prince George, and younger brother, Prince Louis, in check. While Charlotte enjoys a childhood similar to many young girls, her royal status sets her apart in extraordinary ways. Behind palace doors, one thing sets Princess Charlotte apart. She is set to inherit a family treasure unlike any other. According to royal insiders, Charlotte will have the first choice from the late Princess Diana's jewelry collection, as she is Diana's eldest granddaughter. The most talked-about piece she is expected to receive is the iconic Spencer tiara. Currently held by Diana's brother, Earl Charles Spencer, this stunning headpiece carries deep sentimental value. A royal source revealed that Prince William has spoken with his uncle about passing the tiara down to Charlotte. William shares a close bond with Earl Spencer and has expressed his wish for his mother's namesake tiara to be given to his daughter one day. Although the Earl has daughters of his own, both men agree that Diana's famous tiara should go to her first granddaughter. Worn by Princess Diana on her wedding day in 1981, the Spencer tiara remains a cherished part of her family's history. Unlike other tiaras from the British royal collection, this one belongs to the Spencer family and has never been passed down through the monarchy. Unlike other royal tiaras, the Spencer tiara has never been passed down to Kate Middleton or other royal brides. This stunning piece was created in 1937 for Diana's grandmother, Cynthia Spencer, by Gerard, the official jeweler of the crown. Its design features diamonds and elements from older Spencer family jewelry, some of which date back to the 18th century. After Cynthia's passing, the tiara was inherited by her son, John Spencer, the 8th Earl Spencer, Diana's father. Today, it remains in the possession of Charles Spencer, the 9th Earl Spencer. The Spencer tiara has long been a favorite among the women of the Spencer family. Diana's sisters, Lady Jane Fellows and Lady Sarah McCorquodale, both wore the tiara on their wedding days. Diana herself famously chose it for her 1981 wedding to Prince Charles, opting for her family's heirloom instead of a tiara from the royal collection. The tradition continued in 2018 when Diana's niece, Celia McCorquodale, wore the tiara at her wedding. However, not everyone is happy about the possibility of Princess Charlotte inheriting the tiara, including Queen Consort Camilla. Reports confirm that Princess Charlotte is set to inherit the Spencer tiara, but not everyone is pleased, including Queen Consort Camilla. According to insiders, Camilla isn't entirely on board with the decision and believes the tiara should either stay within the Spencer family or be shared among younger relatives. Camilla has always been cautious when it comes to matters related to Diana, but this particular piece of jewelry appears to be a sensitive topic for her. Sources suggest she feels excluded from the decision-making process, which has raised eyebrows among royal watchers. Many assumed that, given the complicated history between Diana, Charles, and Camilla, she would steer clear of anything linked to the late princess. However, Camilla has publicly worn pieces from Diana's jewelry collection, surprising many. Charlotte is expected to one day wear the Spencer tiara, yet Camilla's discomfort with this has sparked debate. Some find it unfair that Camilla has worn Diana's jewelry without issue, but there's controversy when Diana's own granddaughter is set to inherit a sentimental heirloom. The situation has become even more contentious after Camilla was recently photographed wearing one of Diana's most famous pieces, despite already owning a vast jewelry collection, which includes several items that once belonged to Diana. King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla recently marked the anniversary of their engagement, which was announced on February 10, 2005. When Camilla married Charles, she technically became the Princess of Wales, but out of respect for Princess Diana, she chose to use the title Duchess of Cornwall instead. Now, as Queen Consort, experts have analyzed Camilla's jewelry choices over the years. Maxwell Stone, the creative director at Stephen Stone, shared his insights with the Express UK, highlighting Camilla's notable jewelry pieces from her time as both the Princess of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall. Princess Diana was admired for her elegant wardrobe and extensive jewelry collection. After her passing, many of her royal jewels were returned to Queen Elizabeth II, who then had full control over them. However, some of these pieces were reportedly passed down to Camilla. Over the years, Camilla has been seen wearing jewelry once, worn by Diana, though she has made some modifications to fit her own style. One such piece is a brooch, which is oval-shaped and features the Prince of Wales's three-feather emblem. The brooch in question features the Prince of Wales's three-feather emblem surrounded by a circle of diamonds with a pear-shaped emerald drop pendant. While Camilla has altered some of Diana's jewelry to match her own style, the fact that she wears pieces once belonging to Diana while opposing Charlotte's inheritance of the Spencer tiara has left many people confused and frustrated. But why does Camilla seem uneasy about Charlotte inheriting a beloved piece from Diana? Many believe it stems from the long and complicated history between Camilla, Princess Diana, and King Charles III, back when he was still a prince. Princess Diana once spoke openly about her struggles in the royal family, famously stating, "I do things differently because I don't go by a rule book. I lead from the heart, not the head. And perhaps that's gotten me into trouble." Diana's marriage to Prince Charles was troubled from the start, and their divorce in 1996 was messy and highly publicized. Just 1 year later, Diana tragically passed away, leaving behind a legacy that still captures hearts today. The tension between Diana and Camilla was no secret. Their struggles were widely covered by the media, with details emerging both from tabloid speculation and direct interviews from Diana and Charles themselves. One of the most revealing moments came in 1995, when Diana sat down for a groundbreaking interview with the BBC, openly discussing her marriage, personal struggles, and the presence of Camilla in her life. In one of her most memorable interviews, Princess Diana openly addressed Camilla Parker Bowles's role in her marriage, famously stating, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." Even though Diana and Charles separated decades ago, their complicated relationship is being revisited once again, partly due to the release of Season 5. Eve of the Crown. The show highlights Diana's 1992 collaboration with author Andrew Morton, where she revealed her unhappiness, struggles with bulimia, and depression. Another episode portrays Prince Charles publicly admitting to his affair, followed by the eventual breakdown of their marriage. Initially, Diana believed that Charles and Camilla were just friends. She had no idea about their romantic past when she agreed to marry him. According to royal biographer Penny Junor, in her book The Duchess, Camilla Parker Bowles, and the Love Affair That Rocked the Crown, Charles never revealed the full extent of his relationship with Camilla before the wedding. He only admitted after their engagement that Camilla had been a close friend, but he promised Diana there would be no other women in his life. As time went on, Diana discovered the truth. At a birthday party, she finally confronted Camilla face to face. Looking her in the eye, Diana boldly said, "I know what's going on between you and—" When Diana confronted Camilla about her relationship with Prince Charles, she didn't hold back. She told Camilla directly, "I know what's going on between you and Charles." Camilla's response was dismissive. She told Diana, "You've got everything you ever wanted. You have men all over the world falling in love with you, and you have 2 beautiful children. What more do you want?" Diana's answer was simple yet powerful. "I want my husband." Before ending the conversation, Diana even apologized to Camilla, saying, "It must be hell for both of you, but I do know what's going on. Don't treat me like an idiot." Given the years of conflict and competition for Charles's affection, some believe it's easier to understand why Camilla might feel uneasy about Princess Charlotte, the only granddaughter of Princess Diana. Diana and Camilla's rivalry was so intense that they even had private nicknames for each other. Diana famously referred to Camilla as a Rottweiler, a name she believed suited Camilla's looks and behavior. According to Simone Simmons, in her book Diana, The Last Word, Diana once said, "Once she, Camilla, has got her teeth into someone, she won't let go." This reflected Diana's belief that Camilla always had a firm grip on Charles and would never step aside. Diana wasn't the only one using nicknames in their feud. According to royal author Tom Bower, Camilla fired back by calling Diana a mad cow. This was reportedly her reaction after Diana's famous 1995 Panorama interview with the BBC, where Diana openly discussed her struggles, her marriage, and Camilla's role in it. There were also claims that Camilla made comments about Diana's personal life, suggesting that Diana had no right to complain because she was also romantically involved with other men. Diana, however, never hid her resentment toward Camilla, believing that she was the reason for the collapse of her marriage. Even decades later, fans of the royal family still feel Diana's absence, mourning the tragic loss of the beloved princess in a 1997 car accident in Paris. Many wonder why Diana's influence is still felt so strongly today. The answer lies in the compassion, kindness, and dedication she showed throughout her life. Diana once said, "Everyone needs to be valued. Everyone has the potential to give something back, if only they had the chance." This belief guided her humanitarian efforts, earning her the title, the People's Princess. She wasn't just a royal, she was an advocate for those in need, using her platform to make a real difference. Diana's charity work began long before she left the royal family. In 1989, she made history when she opened the landmark AIDS Center, becoming one of the first royals to publicly show support for people affected by the disease. Her willingness to break royal traditions and connect with people on a personal level is why her legacy continues to inspire millions today. In 1989, Princess Diana made history by opening the landmark AIDS Center in Tulsa Hill, London, offering treatment and support for HIV and AIDS patients. Her dedication to raising awareness continued into 1990, when she attended the first-ever Women AIDS and the Future Conference, organized by the National AIDS Trust. 3 years later, in 1993, she delivered a powerful speech about the impact of AIDS on women and children, speaking as the acting patron of the charity. Her work took her beyond Britain. In 1997, she traveled to South Africa, where she met President Nelson Mandela. They shared a common goal: helping AIDS victims. This led to discussions about creating both the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund and the Diana, Princess of Wales Memorial Fund, aimed at providing support for those affected by the disease. At a time when misinformation and fear surrounded HIV and AIDS, Diana used her influence to change perceptions. She famously shook hands with an AIDS patient, proving that the virus could not be transmitted through casual contact. This simple yet powerful moment helped break the stigma and encouraged more understanding and compassion. Diana's humanitarian work extended beyond health issues. She became a strong advocate for banning landmines, particularly because many victims were children and refugees. In 1997, she visited a minefield in Angola, drawing global attention to the dangers of landmines left behind after wars. She partnered with the Halo Trust, an organization dedicated to removing war debris and landmines. Diana's passion for helping others continues through her children. Prince Harry, inspired by his mother's dedication, has taken up the cause, working on landmine removal efforts and continuing her mission to create a safer, more compassionate world. Diana's passion for helping others continues through her children. Prince Harry, inspired by his mother's dedication, has taken up the cause, working on landmine removal efforts and continuing her mission to create a safer, more compassionate world. King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla recently marked the anniversary of their engagement, which was announced on February 10, 2005. When Camilla married Charles, she technically became the Princess of Wales, but out of respect for Princess Diana, she chose to use the title Duchess of Cornwall instead. Now, as Queen Consort, experts have analyzed Camilla's jewelry choices over the years. Maxwell Stone, the creative director at Stephen Stone, shared his insights with The Express UK, highlighting Camilla's notable jewelry pieces from her time as both the Princess of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall. Princess Diana was admired for her elegant wardrobe and extensive jewelry collection. After her passing, many of her royal jewels were returned to Queen Elizabeth II, who then had full control over them. However, some of these pieces were reportedly passed down to Camilla. Over the years, Camilla has been seen wearing jewelry once, worn by Diana, though she has made some modifications to fit her own style. One such piece is a brooch, which is oval-shaped and features the Prince of Wales's three-feather emblem. The brooch in question features the Prince of Wales's three-feather emblem surrounded by a circle of diamonds with a pear-shaped emerald drop pendant. While Camilla has altered some of Diana's jewelry to match her own style, the fact that she wears pieces once belonging to Diana while opposing Charlotte's inheritance of the Spencer tiara has left many people confused and frustrated. But why does Camilla seem uneasy about Charlotte inheriting a beloved piece from Diana? Many believe it stems from the long and complicated history between Camilla, Princess Diana, and King Charles III, back when he was still a prince. Princess Diana once spoke openly about her struggles in the royal family, famously stating, "I do things differently because I don't go by a rule book. I lead from the heart, not the head. And perhaps that's gotten me into trouble." Diana's marriage to Prince Charles was troubled from the start, and their divorce in 1996 was messy and highly publicized. Just 1 year later, Diana tragically passed away, leaving behind a legacy that still captures hearts today. The tension between Diana and Camilla was no secret. Their struggles were widely covered by the media, with details emerging both from tabloid speculation and direct interviews from Diana and Charles themselves. One of the most revealing moments came in 1995, when Diana sat down for a groundbreaking interview with the BBC, openly discussing her marriage, personal struggles, and the presence of Camilla in her life. In one of her most memorable interviews, Princess Diana openly addressed Camilla Parker Bowles's role in her marriage, famously stating, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." Even though Diana and Charles separated decades ago, Their complicated relationship is being revisited once again, partly due to the release of Season 5. Eve of the Crown, the show highlights Diana's 1992 collaboration with author Andrew Morton, where she revealed her unhappiness, struggles with bulimia, and depression. Another episode portrays Prince Charles publicly admitting to his affair, followed by the eventual breakdown of their marriage. Initially, Diana believed that Charles and Camilla were just friends. She had no idea about their romantic past when she agreed to marry him. According to royal biographer Penny Junor, in her book The Duchess, Camilla Parker Bowles, and the Love Affair That Rocked the Crown, Charles never revealed the full extent of his relationship with Camilla before the wedding. He only admitted after their engagement that Camilla had been a close friend, but he promised Diana there would be no other women in his life. As time went on, Diana discovered the truth. At a birthday party, she finally confronted Camilla face to face. Looking her in the eye, Diana boldly said, "I know what's going on between you and—" When Diana confronted Camilla about her relationship with Prince Charles, she didn't hold back. She told Camilla directly, "I know what's going on between you and Charles." Camilla's response was dismissive. She told Diana, "You've got everything you ever wanted. You have men all over the world falling in love with you, and you have 2 beautiful children. What more do you want?" Diana's answer was simple yet powerful. "I want my husband." Before ending the conversation, Diana even apologized to Camilla, saying, "It must be hell for both of you, but I do know what's going on. Don't treat me like an idiot." During her lifetime, Diana supported more than 100 charities, focusing on causes that directly impacted the most vulnerable. Today, Prince William and Prince Harry continue many of these initiatives, staying committed to their mother's humanitarian mission. To honor Diana's belief in the power of young people, the Diana Award was created. This charity recognizes and supports young changemakers, encouraging them to create positive impacts in their communities. Both Prince William and Prince Harry are strong advocates of the award, ensuring that Diana's spirit of kindness and activism continues to inspire new generations. Beyond her charity work, Diana redefined royal fashion, leaving behind an unforgettable style legacy. Even decades after her passing, her fashion choices remain iconic, influencing designers, celebrities, and fashion enthusiasts worldwide. Diana wasn't just a princess. She was a symbol of elegance, compassion, and strength. Whether through her philanthropy or timeless fashion, she continues to inspire millions, proving that her impact is truly everlasting. Princess Diana's fashion choices were so legendary that some of her outfits even have their own names and stories. Among the most famous are the Revenge dress, the Travolta dress, and her fairy tale wedding gown, designed by David and Elizabeth Emanuel. These iconic pieces remain some of the most recognizable outfits in pop culture history. Diana rose to fame in the 1980s, a decade known for bold fashion trends like oversized suits and dramatic shoulder pads. Dressing as a royal during this time was especially challenging, as strict dress codes limited fashion choices. Today's modern princesses, like Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle, wear runway designs from brands like Alexander McQueen and Givenchy. While royal fashion rules still exist, such as guidelines against short skirts, bare legs, and low necklines, they were far stricter during Diana's time. Despite these restrictions, Diana developed a unique style that made her stand out. Before becoming a princess, she embraced classic and casual looks, including preppy sweater vests, printed midi dresses, and equestrian boots. After joining the royal family, she collaborated with designers like Catherine Walker, Anya Hindmarch, and Murray Arbide to create elegant custom outfits. Diana was known for making bold fashion statements, especially through her evening gowns. Whether she was watching The Phantom of the Opera in a dazzling dress or attending charity galas, her outfits always made headlines. Her influence on fashion remains strong today, proving that she was not just a princess, she was a style icon, whose legacy continues to inspire. Princess Diana's fashion choices always captured attention. Whether she was wearing a strapless navy ball gown by Murray Arbid, adorned with silver stars, or a taffeta Catherine Walker gown with a gathered skirt at a high society gala in Melbourne during her 1988 Australian tour, she truly embodied the image of a princess, even when her life was far from a fairy tale. After her separation from Prince Charles in 1992, Diana's style transformed even further. No longer restricted by royal dress codes, she explored bolder, more modern fashion choices. Designers eagerly wanted to dress her, and she embraced sleek, confident looks that reflected her newfound independence. The once shy young woman who hid behind oversized sweaters had blossomed into a fashion powerhouse. In 1996, she confidently wore a Dior slip dress to the Met Gala and stunned in a form-fitting turquoise Versace gown at the Heart Foundation Ball. This period showcased her at her most stylish and self-assured. Though her life was cut short, Diana's influence on fashion remains strong. The Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton, often pays tribute to Diana through her style choices, proving that Diana's timeless elegance and iconic fashion moments continue to inspire generations. Diana's timeless style continues to inspire fashion lovers today. Many who remember her have embraced elements of her wardrobe, keeping her legacy alive through their own fashion choices. A new generation has also discovered her iconic looks, thanks to tributes like The Crown, where costume designer Amy Roberts carefully recreated her signature outfits. With Diana's lasting influence, it's easy to see why Camilla has always been cautious about making headlines. Even decades after Diana's passing, her presence still looms large. Camilla, once known for a controversial past, had to put in great effort to reshape her public image. Over time, many in Britain have accepted her, though some believe her history will always follow her. For years, tabloids were relentless in their criticism, but royal expert Ingrid Seward noted that Camilla earned respect by staying quiet and dedicating herself to royal duties. Her down-to-earth personality and commitment to charity work, especially in advocating against domestic violence, have helped her win over much of the British public. Camilla, now the Queen Consort of the United Kingdom, has traveled a long and challenging road. Once one of the nation's most controversial figures, she is now a respected member of the royal family. While she has pledged to continue offering her support as Queen, some still see her as the woman who came between Charles and Diana. Her public image has transformed over the years. Once at the center of intense scrutiny, she is now recognized as King Charles's chosen partner and a key figure in the monarchy. Camilla's connection with Charles began decades before their marriage. The two first met in 1971 at the home of their mutual friend, Luisa Santa Cruz. Their bond grew quickly, and before long they were dating, a relationship well known among their social circle. Once their romance became public, they were often spotted together at polo matches at Smith's Lawn in Windsor Great Park, where Charles regularly played. They also frequented Annabelle's, an exclusive nightclub. As their relationship deepened, Charles took steps to introduce Camilla to more aspects of his world. Camilla's family lived in Plumpton, and during their time together, Charles introduced her to some of his relatives. However, their relationship was cut short in early 1973 when Charles left to serve in the Royal Navy. Once he went abroad, their communication suddenly stopped. Historian Robert Lacey wrote in Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, 2. That Charles may not have asked Camilla to wait for him, which led to their separation. Some sources also claimed that Queen Elizabeth II disapproved of Camilla as a match for Charles, favoring a bride from a more traditional background, possibly one of the granddaughters of her close friend, Lady Fermoy. Many royal experts believe that even if Charles and Camilla had wanted to marry back then, palace officials would have likely opposed it. Some viewed Camilla as unsuitable for the future king. When Charles learned of Camilla's engagement to Andrew Parker Bowles in 1973, he wrote to Lord Mountbatten, expressing hope that his feelings of loss would eventually fade. However, tragedy struck in August 1979 when Mountbatten was killed in an attack by the Provisional Irish Republican Army. Mountbatten's death had a profound impact on Charles, and some sources suggest that during this difficult time, he turned to Camilla for comfort, rekindling their relationship. Rumors began to circulate among Camilla's close friends that she and Charles had become romantically involved again. Some reports claimed that Camilla's husband, Andrew Parker Bowles, was aware of their relationship but chose to accept it, as he himself had multiple affairs during their marriage. In 1981, Charles married Lady Diana Spencer. The public first became aware of his relationship with Camilla in 1992 when Diana, Her True Story, was published. A year later, a scandal erupted when a private phone call between Charles and Camilla was leaked to the press. The media dubbed the Ivy incident Camillagate, and it severely damaged Charles's reputation. Since then, Camilla has faced criticism from the public. In 1994, Charles finally admitted that she was a close friend, later confessing that their romantic relationship had only resumed after his marriage to Diana had broken down. However, many still held Camilla responsible for the failed marriage. After Charles and Diana divorced in 1996 and Diana's tragic death in 1997, many blamed Camilla for the prince's troubles. She was often criticized and labeled a homewrecker. Despite the negativity, Charles was determined to have her by his side and slowly introduced her into public life. Over time, Camilla worked to change public opinion. Through charity work and participation in official events, she earned respect and softened her once controversial image. In 2005, she and Charles finally married, and Queen Elizabeth II eventually acknowledged her role in the monarchy. Camilla has been actively involved in social causes, including advocating against domestic violence and supporting health care and education. Her warm demeanor and humility helped improve her public perception. When Queen Elizabeth II passed away in September 2022, Charles became King of the United Kingdom, and Camilla officially became Queen Consort. This moment symbolized her full acceptance into the royal family. Their coronation in May 2023 marked the final step in their long journey, from a couple once surrounded by scandal to fully recognized members of the monarchy. Camilla has become a key figure in the monarchy, reshaping her public image with patience, dedication, and intelligence. By September 2024, 49% of the British public held a positive opinion of the Queen Consort, while 39% viewed her negatively. This marked a steady rise in her popularity, as in October 2019, only 40% of people had a favorable view of her. Camilla also uses styling techniques to enhance her appearance. Her team carefully selects her wardrobe for public events, ensuring she looks elegant and confident. Stylist Miranda Golder noted that Camilla understands how to dress in a way that flatters her figure. Standing at 172 centimeters tall, she often opts for kimono-style coats made of chiffon or taffeta, which create a taller and more graceful silhouette. For her wedding to Charles, she chose an embroidered kimono-style coat, achieving an elegant and refined Look, she frequently wears outfits with slightly open necklines and incorporates pieces from Queen Elizabeth II's jewelry collection into her wardrobe. However, she also has a selection of favorite accessories that she wears regularly. Numerous online photos reveal her distinct and sophisticated sense of style. Camilla enjoys experimenting with colors, wearing large hats, and accessorizing with statement jewelry. She often pairs different handbags and gloves with her outfits, maintaining a wardrobe of elegant, feminine, formal dresses designed to create a polished and sophisticated look. Despite her growing acceptance, Camilla remains surrounded by the increasing popularity of Princess Charlotte, who is quickly becoming a beloved royal figure. Could Camilla feel concerned about Charlotte's rising fame? Let's take a closer look at the young princess and what makes her so admired. A royal insider recently shared insights into Princess Charlotte's personality, explaining why she is so well-liked at school. These qualities not only help her build strong friendships, but also prepare her for a future role as a royal who connects with the public. Before diving into her personality, let's start at the beginning. In September 2014, Prince William and Kate Middleton announced they were expecting their second child. On May 2, 2015, Kate went into labor and was taken to St. Mary's Hospital in London. At 8:34 a.m., Princess Charlotte was born, marking the arrival of a future royal star. Later that morning, Princess Charlotte received her first visitor, her big brother, Prince George, who arrived at the hospital with their father, Prince William, to meet her for the first time. Her full name, Charlotte Elizabeth Diana, carries deep meaning and honors several royal family members. Charlotte is the feminine form of Charles, paying tribute to Prince William's father, King Charles III. The name also has significance in Kate Middleton's family, as her sister, Pippa Middleton, shares the same middle name. Elizabeth is a traditional royal name, chosen to honor both Queen Elizabeth II and Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. Finally, Diana was selected as a heartfelt tribute to William's late mother, Princess Diana. Charlotte made her first public appearance just hours after her birth, when her parents stepped outside St. Mary's Hospital to introduce her to the world. Soon after, the family returned to Kensington Palace in London, where royal relatives, including Prince Charles and Queen Elizabeth II, visited to welcome the newest member of the family. Over the years, Charlotte has grown up alongside her siblings, Prince George, now 10, and Prince Louis, now 5, charming the public with her confidence and personality. As they grow older, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis have had more opportunities to showcase their personalities while attending public events with their parents. Charlotte, in particular, has stood out for her mature approach to royal duties. She is often praised for keeping her younger brothers in check and ensuring they follow royal etiquette. However, an insider revealed that while Charlotte takes her role seriously in public, she is just like any other child at school and is well loved by her classmates. At home, she is known to be a bit bossy with her brothers, but she also understands that kindness and friendliness are the best ways to earn people's affection. All three Wales children are said to be popular at school. The insider described them as lovely kids, noting that George is polite, Charlotte is confident, and Louis is full of energy. When William and Kate are unable to attend a sports match, their nanny steps in, often spending most of her time chasing after Louis. According to the source, he's a typical 5-year-old with endless energy. With their charm and happy personalities, it's no surprise that the Wales children continue to capture the hearts of the public. Prince William and Princess Kate are known for their hands-on parenting style, striving to raise their children in a loving and grounded environment while fostering a strong sibling bond. They make an effort to prevent rivalry between their kids and ensure they grow up with a sense of normalcy despite their royal status. Princess Charlotte, the second child of the Prince and Princess of Wales, holds the title of the wealthiest girl in the world, with an estimated net worth of an astonishing $3.9 billion. This makes her richer than her brothers, Prince George and Prince Louis, and even wealthier than celebrity children like Blue Ivy Carter, daughter of Beyoncé and Jay-Z, and North West, daughter of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. Charlotte's fortune comes from various sources and is expected to grow as she takes on more public responsibilities in the future. Prince George ranks as the second wealthiest child, with a net worth of approximately $2.8 billion, surpassing RZA Athelstan. Mayers, the son of singer Rihanna, by nearly $2 billion. Meanwhile, Prince Louis holds the 9th spot on the list, with an estimated net worth of $97.9 million. Much of Charlotte's wealth is tied to the Kate effect, a term used to describe the widespread influence of Kate Middleton's fashion choices. Kate Middleton's fashion choices have a major influence on trends, often causing a surge in sales for the brands she wears. When she is photographed in an outfit, it frequently sells out within hours. Studies by Brand Finance have even named her the most powerful royal fashion influencer, as her clothing choices can boost demand for certain styles by nearly 40%, especially among American shoppers. As the granddaughter of King Charles III, Princess Charlotte is expected to inherit a significant fortune. She also carries the legacy of her late grandmother, Princess Diana, after whom she was named. Could this be why Camilla might feel a bit uneasy about Charlotte's rising popularity? What do you think about Camilla's possible reaction to Charlotte's inheritance and influence? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the next video on your screen.